What if I told you that the dawn of civilization wasn't the beginning of human history, but just we often picture the world before civilization as empty, silent, and primitive. A vast, untamed wilderness where early humans were just struggling to survive. But what if that picture is completely wrong? What if a highly advanced, global civilization existed long before the Sumerians, the Egyptians, or anyone else we learn about in history books? Let's travel back in time, way back, to an era shrouded in mystery. In this lost world, humanity wasn't just surviving, they were thriving. They lived in harmony with the earth, guided by the cycles of the sun, moon, and stars. Their understanding of the cosmos wasn't primitive. It was deeply sophisticated, although we can see the echoes of their knowledge in ancient structures scattered across the globe. Think about sites like Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey. These massive, intricately carved stone pillars are over 11,000 years old. That's more than 6,000 years before Stonehenge and the Great Pyramids of Giza. The people who built it weren't simple hunter-gatherers. They had a complex society, a deep spiritual life, and an incredible understanding of engineering and astronomy. The alignment of these ancient stones with celestial events is too precise to be a coincidence. They knew things about geometry and the stars that we thought were discovered much later. And Göbekli Tepe isn't an isolated case. From the underwater ruins of Yonaguni-jima in Japan to the mysterious lines in the Nazca Desert, we find clues that point to a lost chapter of our past. Some of these sites appear to be far older than any timeline of known civilizations allows. It's as if they were built by a ghost culture, a civilization that rose and fell before our recorded history even began. So what happened to them? Why did this advanced knowledge seem to vanish, only to be slowly rediscovered thousands of years later? The answer might lie in a global catastrophe. Nearly every ancient culture around the world, from the Americas to Australia, has a flood myth. The Epic of Gilgamesh, the story of Noah, the legends of Manu, in India they all tell of a great deluge that wiped the slate clean. Could these be collective memories of a real event? Perhaps a comet impact or a rapid climate shift at the end of the last ice age, which caused sea levels to rise dramatically and swallow entire coastlines. If such an event occurred, it would have destroyed this ancient civilization, burying its cities and achievements under miles of water and sediment. Most of its knowledge would have been lost forever, but a few survivors might have made it, scattered across the new world. These survivors, holding on to fragments of their former glory, could have become the teachers of a new humanity. They might have passed on bits of knowledge about agriculture, architecture, and astronomy to the emerging tribes that would eventually become the civilizations we know today. This could explain why so many early civilizations, like the Egyptians and the seem to appear out of nowhere with a surprisingly advanced understanding of science and mathematics. They weren't starting from scratch. They were building on the foundations of a forgotten legacy. What we call the first civilizations may not have been the first at all. They might have been the heirs of a world that had already been civilized once before. This means that our history books might be missing the first, and perhaps most important, chapter. The story of humanity might not be a straight line of progress from primitive to advanced. Instead, it could be a cycle of rise, fall, and rebirth. We are constantly rediscovering the wisdom of our ancestors, piecing together a puzzle whose full picture remains hidden. The world before civilization is one of humanity's greatest unsolved mysteries. A reminder that every beginning we celebrate might just be hiding a forgotten past. What else have we forgotten? The search for answers continues. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into our hidden history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mind-bending explorations. See you in the next video.